Hi, hello everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel Spotify Learn. Today I'm here with the new scheme video, that is 2025 scheme video of first semester, that is calculus and linear algebra, that is for CSE stream. We will see first what is the concepts that come under module 1, and we will see what are the changes that they have made, and then we will see what is the analysis that we'll get by this module. Okay, now first there is the concept of partial differentiation, total derivative, and composite function, Jacobian problem, and Taylor and Maclaurin series, and next is about maxima and minima. There are these many concepts. Okay, now if we see what they have changed, see there are the what are the syllabus they have mentioned here, and there is no need for the derivation, that is verification properties for the Jacobian they have said. And next is for sem and examination. See here you can see Taylor's expansion will not appear. Okay, so only Maclaurin study is enough. Okay, now we will see what they have given in model paper for this particular module. This first they have given about the derivative, and next is about the partial derivative. This is finding the extreme values, and next is about the showing the same. Next is again the partial derivative. Next is the Maclaurin series. Here you can see the Maclaurin series. Now I'll be discussing the problem on Maclaurin series. First you can analyze, you can study Maclaurin series that come under here partial differentiation, that is these type of problems. Okay, del u v w by del x star xyz, that and all this type of problems. And next is about the Jacobian problem. Jacobian are nothing but to prove they will ask. Okay, that if you do, you will understand easily. Next is the extreme value. They'll give some function and they say to extreme value for the particular functions. Okay, now let's discuss one by one. First we will see the Maclaurin series. First, while we see the Maclaurin series, we will first see what is the problem that is important. Okay, first if we understand the Maclaurin series, see e power x log of 1 plus y. Okay, in the power of x and y they have given in terms of second degree. That means you have to remember it is for second degree, and this is one of the most repeated important question. See, first consider the f of xy and e power x log of 1 plus y. Consider, now for this particular problem, you consider f of x comma y to be as f. That means you have replaced f of x comma y, the whole function, just by f. That's it. Okay, this is one step that I have done. I hope you have understood. Now first when we do this, you replaced f of x with what? F. So just write the function again. Now if we see, apply the formula. What you will do, the apply the formula. Now what is the formula? F is equal to, as we replaced f of xy, right? F is equal to f of 0. That means first derivative you have to find. That means 1 divided by 1. This is the formula that you have to remember. X f x, that is for 1f of 0, plus y f y for, that is 0. Okay, now that plus, next is 1 divided by 2 factorial, that is for x square. This is what only power. Okay, 1 on, if nothing is there, what? 1. And this is for x, and you will increase x, that is 1. And next will be 2x y f x y of 0 plus y square f y y of 0 plus 1 divided by, 1 divided by what? 3 factorial. I hope this you can only write x x x and 0 plus, if you write 3x. See, the basic idea is here. Here y square was there. You have to differentiate that and go. Here what it will be? 3x square y. Okay. Next will be function. Again x x y. Now this x will be replaced what? Y. Again y. Now you can see here this is of 0 plus 3xy square. Y square x. I said no, this will be replaced with what? Y y. And again it will be 0. And again it will be y cube. Okay. This is... not okay. Next is y cube f triple y. Till you get triple y, you have to do. This is, it will be continuing up to what? N terms. Okay. Now if we see for this particular problem, this is the formula. Okay. This is the formula. Now if we see for the particular problem, you take, you write consider f. Okay. f is equal to what they have given, e power x log of 1 plus y. Okay, now f of 0 you have to take, right? F of 0, that means you have to differentiate it. E power 0, that means it is what, x comma y 0. Okay, you have to substitute 0 in the place of what, x comma y. That means e power 0 log of 1 plus 0, that will give you what, log of 1. Okay, log of 1 plus 0 is what, log 1, and e power 0 is what, 1. 1 into 0, that will be what, 1 into 0 will be what, equal to 0. Now you have to, similarly you have to find the value for f of x. Okay, f x, that means e power x log of 1 plus y. That means you have to differentiate with respect to x and go. Okay, differentiating it. Okay, again you have to substitute the value, again you will get the same value as you got the same value for x. Now you have to do for what, y. The differentiation with respect to y will give you what, e power x, and this is term y. With respect to, there is first term x, I know, I hope you know the differentiation formula, divided by 1 plus y will be there. Okay, now if you substitute f of 0, that means here you substituted x, y. Okay, now e power 0 divided by 1 plus 0 will give you what, 1. E power 0 is what, 1. 1 divided by 1 is what, 1. Next is what, e f x x. That means with respect to x. Okay, again e power x. Now if you differentiate, again it will give you what, 1 plus y. Now f of f x x of 0 term will be what, again it will be 0. It will be what, again 0. Now the similar way with respect to x, with respect to y, if you do, you will get e power x, again 1 plus y. The again it will be repeated as 1. The same way you will be doing by differentiating, and at last you will get it as f x is done, xy is done. Now you have to do for yy. What you will get, minus e power x divided by 1 plus y whole square. Okay, this will give you what, f y will give you what, minus 1. This is the value. Now if we do this with respect to, now you have to do what, with respect to Maclaurin series. Now you found out the all the value, that is for functions. Okay, now by Maclaurin series you have to substitute. At last what you will get in the place of 1, this, I hope you saw this formula. This is the formula, right? This, in the place of this you have to substitute the value. What will be there? F, that is you replaced na, that f of 0. First is what, 0. 0, right? 0 plus what, 1 divided by 1 factorial is what, 1 only. That is x into 0 plus y into 1 plus 1 divided by 2. 2 factorial is what, 2 into 1. 2 into 1 is what, 1. 2 only, right? Now you can substitute x square into 0 plus 2xy into 1. Now plus y square into minus 1. This is how you got. Sorry. Now this will be what, you can write it as y plus, okay, it this term will be what, 0. It will be evaluated to 0. Now if you take out y plus, what it will be remaining, 1 by 2. Okay, 1 by 2. And next will be what, 2xy will be remaining as it is, minus y square, this y square. This is the Maclaurin series for the particular question. Now if you see next question, that is e power y, what they have given, write down e power y and sine y. This is what they have given. You have to do at, they have given particular points, right? 0 0 up to third order they have given. Okay, now if you want to do this, first write the function f of x will be what, equal to e power x sine y. Now to find out the value, again f of x will be given, means you take it as, consider as f, again replacing. Okay, replacing step. If you have not got this step, you watch the previous question and come to this question again. Now again, if you do with respect to derivative, that means differentiation, you will get e power x sine y. If you do this and substitute the value for e 0, this will be what, f of 0 will be also 0. Now again, if you do with respect to y, e power x cos y. Sine differentiation is what, cos. Now f y of 0 will be what, equal to 1. Next is f x x, that is x with respect to x. Next is e power x sine x. fxx of 0 will be equal to what? 0. Now again, I hope you know this next steps and all. E power x. Now x with respect to y we are doing. So sign differentiation is what? Cos y. Now f xy of 0 will give you what? 1 xy. Now what you have to do? Y. That will be what? E power minus sin y. Now if you do the differentiation, e power x and cos will be minus sin. Right, cos will be what? Minus sin, and e power x will be as it is. Next is y of 0 will be giving you 0. Now the again same steps you have to do for f triple x f xxy. As we have written the formula, you have to do for all the individual steps and you have to obtain the answer that is for last. I'll not be doing these steps, I'll be covering this. Okay, here you will get it as 0 1 0 and minus 1. This is how you get this Maclaurin series. This is the function you have got. Now if you substitute that place, see, now the formula you have observed, right? Again, I'm not going to write the formula. That is f of 0 plus this is formula. Okay, if you know the formula once, it's more than enough. 0 plus anything is that only, so I'm not considering 0. Now you can write it as f of 0 is what? 0 plus what? 1 divided by 1. Okay, 1 divided by what? 1. 1 divided by 1 gives you what? 1 only. Now so you can ignore that and write next step is x into 0 plus y into 1. Next is plus 1 divided by 2 into x square into 0 plus 2xy into 1 plus y square into 0. Next is plus 1 divided by 3, that is 3 into 2, that is will give you what? 6. 1 into 6 into x cube into 0 plus 3x square y into 1 plus 3xy square. Okay, you are differentiating with respect to x, y and all. X cube into minus 1. If you solve this and if you be going obtaining, you will get it as y plus 1 divided by 2 will be as it is. That will be what? 2xy. 2xy divided by 1 by 6. That means next is here it is 0. So this whole term will be what? Equal to 0. Now 1 divided by 6, right? 1 divided by 6, what it will be remaining? 3x square y minus y cube. 3x square y and y cube will be remaining. This is 0 and this is 0. So it will be evaluated to 0. Here only 1 divided by 1 into this is whole term is 0 and this will be remaining. So you bring this here. This is the Maclaurin series for the particular question. Now next question you can understand this. Now root of 1 minus x square minus y square. Okay, the same way you have to solve and go. That is, if you want to remove this square, you can put it as, see, if you want to remove this, removing square, okay, you can substitute 1 by 2 to the power. This means what? Power. Now if you take f again, you can replace first step, I am not writing. That is 1 minus x square minus y square whole power, what it will be? 1 divided by 2. That means f of 0 will be what? Equal to 1. Again fx, fy, fxy, xx, xy, that and all you have to substitute and you have to do xx, xy. Okay, now this value I'll be writing fx of 0, fy of 0, fxx of 0, fyy of 0, fxy of 0. Now if you see fx of 0 will be giving you 0. Again this will be 0, this will be minus 1 and this will be 0. And next is about the if you substitute at the place of this, now if you see the question, the formula, first you have to substitute as what? 0. 0 plus, I'll be writing this here, 0 plus x into 0 plus x square divided by 2 factorial into 1 plus x cube divided by 3 factorial into 0. That will be 0 x power 4 divided by 4 factorial into 2. That will give you what? X square divided by 2 factorial plus x power 4 divided by 12 is the expansion for the particular question. Next, we will be discussing the fourth question, that is, which is repeated in the model paper that they have given for you. Okay, now again the same. Okay, f of x comma y will be what? Cos x. You have to study this question importantly because it is being repeated in the model paper, means you have to carefully listen to it. And f of x comma y will be replaced by what? F. Just you are replacing f of x as f. F of xy has f. Now the same way for what they have given, cos x, cos y, and they have asked up to second degree. That means you have to see f. Now you replaced f of x comma y with what? F. Now what you will be writing? F cos x, cos y. Now when you have to find out the value of next, that means you have to differentiate and go, means for a function f of x is given, right? This is, you have to write this. Now you know the formula, right? X fx of 0 0, that means you have to substitute and go. Now if you have to do that, now you have to substitute f of 0 will give you what? 1. That means cos 0 will be what? 1. Okay, now f of, again you have to do f x of 0, that will give you 0. F y of 0, that will give you also 0. Now you have to do second order. That was, these are first order partial derivative. Next is x, next is x with respect to y, next is y with respect to x, next is y with respect to x, y with respect to y. Now if you want these all, you have to see that this will be what? Minus cos x sin cos y. Okay, yeah, cos x cos y, and this will be what? Minus cos x cos y, and sin x sin y, and the value will be, for x it will be what? Minus 1, for this it will be minus 1, and for xy, that is xy, it will be 0. Xy it will be 0, and with respect to y, x is not needed because it is same as 0 only. Now for with respect to y, you will get it as minus 1. Okay, now if you substitute this in the formula, you will get it as substituting f of 1 plus 0 plus 0 plus 1 divided by 2 into x square of minus 1, right? X square of minus 1 to xy of 0 plus y square of minus 1, and that will give you what? If you take out 1 will be remaining minus, and this is minus. If you take out here, it will be minus 1 divided by 2 of, here it will be what? X square plus y square. Here it is 0. This is the expansion. Now this is the Maclaurin expansion for cos x cos y. This is being repeated. I hope you got this question. Now I'll be discussing. We will continue with that concepts. Okay. Now first I'll be discussing the question which is appeared in the model question paper, which is u is equal to f of x divided by y again y divided by z, z divided by x they have given. You have to show that x into del u by del x plus y into del u by del y plus z into del u by del z is equal to 0. Now again, to prove that, you have to consider some three variables. That means p, q and r. You can consider any of the variables. That means you have to substitute this value for each variable. Now when you're substituting that, now after that step, what you have to do is, what the question they have given you write. You have to see that what you have replaced with p, q and r. That is what x divided by y divided by z, and z divided by what, x. Now that means you see for transitivity, right? This is this u tends to xy, yz and zx. This is the partial derivative. Now if you want to find out the partial derivative, that means for, see, first you have to find out del u divided by del x, this term, right? This term. Now, if you want to find out the partial derivative formula, I hope you know, del u divided by del p into del p divided by del x plus del u divided by del y. Sorry, you have taken here q, right? Q into del q divided by del y plus del u divided by del r, and del r divided by what, del x. This is what you have to consider. Now again, with respect to x you are doing, right? With respect to x, now first you have to take the first term. That means what, you have to take the first term. When you take the first term, del u divided by del p into del p divided by del x. This is what you have to find out now. When you have to find out that, that will be what, equal to del u divided by del p into del divided by del x of what, x divided by y. What is p? X divided by y. You should do the differentiation with respect to x. That means what, del u divided by del p into 1 divided by y into del divided by del x of x will be remaining. 1 divided by y will come out with respect to x. X will be what, 1. Now you can substitute, it will be del u divided by del p into what, 1 divided by, this y will be remaining, this del, if you see d divided by dx of x with respect to x will be what, equal to 1. The same way it is for del, okay? This is the formula. Now if you see next, you have to take the second term. Now you have to take the second term as what, del u divided by del q into del q divided by del x. Now if you want that, you will do with respect to what, x only. That will be y divided by z, okay? Then the same way you will get the answer as what, del u divided by del q into 0. That will be what, equal to 0. Next you have to take the third term, del u divided by del r into del r divided by del x. That means what, del u divided by del x into del divided by del x into z is what, sorry, r is what, z divided by x. Now if you do the differentiation of this, if you do the stepwise differentiation, you will get it as del u divided by del x into minus 2 divided by x square. Now the answer will be what, therefore you can write it as del u divided by del x will give you ux. That means that will be equal to del u divided by del p into 1 divided by y plus 0 minus del u divided by del x into z divided by x square. Z divided by x square. Now again you have to here, I'll move this. Okay. Now if you have to solve this, first you have to substitute, that means multiply x on both the sides. Okay, that means x into ux will be what, equal to del u divided by del p into x divided by y will be as it is. Next is minus del u divided by del r into z divided by x. This you consider it as equation 1. Now if you consider this similarly, if you do for all the problems, I'll move this again. Sorry for the interruption. Yeah. Now if you see, again if you want to find del u divided by del y, okay, that means what? Del u divided by del p into del p divided by del y. Again, del u divided by del y, del q divided by del y. Again, del u divided by del r into del r divided by del y. Okay, with respect to y you are doing. Now you have to what? This will be del u divided by del p only. This you will substitute as x minus divided by y square. Del u divided by del q into 1 divided by 2 plus del u divided by del r, you will be substituting the value 0. Now you have to multiply x on both the sides. There we multiplied with y, here x, here you multiply with y. That means you will get the answer as, that means y into, this is with respect to y. So you will get it as del u divided by del p into minus x divided by y plus del u divided by del q into y divided by z. This you consider as our equation 2. Again the same way, for del u divided by del z also the formula will be same. Apply formula with respect to z. Okay, now the you will multiply z on both the sides, z into with respect to what z you are doing. Now the answer will be, after you multiply, see, del u divided by del p divided by del z, and that and all will be repeating as it is. Now you will get it as is equal to minus y divided by z square into, sorry, del u divided by del q into del q plus del q divided by del r into z divided by x, and this will be equation 3. Now you have to add equation 1, 2 and 3. Now add 1 plus 2 plus 3. You will get it as x into ux plus y into uy with respect to y, z into uz will be what? Equal to 0. This is how you have proved that the whole term. See what the question had asked? The, see here, with respect to x, with respect to y, y with respect to y, z with respect to z, you have proved it as 0. Now this is how you solve this problem. This was in a model question paper, so I solved it first. Now we'll be solving the question, that is previous question, using the composite function. That means function of function is called as what? Composite function. I hope you know this concept. But now what they have given, u is equal to what? E of ax plus by, that is function of ax minus by. Okay, now you have to differentiate partially. What you have to do with respect to x, that will be what? If you are differentiating partially, partially will represent you what? Del, del u divided by del u, partiate u with respect to x will give you what? E power ax plus by will be as it is. If you differentiate f power ax plus by, that will be f dash of, okay, f dash of ax minus by into del divided by del x, that is with respect to x, right? Of, now you have to differentiate, you did first time, now you have to differentiate this, then again this, right? Now you have to differentiate e power, means it will be what? Ax plus minus by plus f of ax minus by, e power ax plus by will be as it is. Again del by del x of ax plus by, ax plus by will be as it is. Now if you see, del u divided by del x became e power ax. Now you can solve and go, you can substitute. See, f dash of ax minus by will be as it is into a, okay. into a. That is with respect to a. This will become 0, and with respect to a will be a into 1. That will be equal to a only. And next will be plus function of ax minus by e power ax plus by into a again. Okay, this del u divided by del x, right? With respect to x you are doing. Now again see that what they have asked with respect to b into del u by del x, a into del u by del x is 2abu. Okay, now to do that, del u divided by del x will be what? If you take out a, e power ax plus by, and next will be f dash of ax minus by plus au will be remaining, au. Okay, now if you do again with respect to, this was with respect to x, with respect to y you do again, if you follow the all these particular steps, you will get del u divided by del y as e power ax plus by will be as it is, f dash of ax minus by and will be minus b, and plus f of ax minus by e power ax plus by of b. Okay, that means if you take out here common, minus b e power ax plus by, f dash of ax minus by plus bu will be remaining, here au, here bu. Okay, now again you have to multiply a on both the sides to equate it. Now you will say a into del u divided by del y will be minus a b e power ax plus by, and apply f dash of what? Ax minus by plus bu. A you have added, right? So abu. Now if you add this, you consider as equation 2, and this you consider it as equation 1, and if you add that, you will get it as b into del u divided by del x plus a into del u divided by del y will be equal to what? 0. Therefore hence proved. This is what you wanted. Okay, now next question, third question, last, which is being repeated, we will be seeing. That means f of x minus y minus z, and z minus x. The same similar type of question is being repeated. That is very easy. Here after you show it is 2abu, because here abu is there, and here if you multiply by b, here you have to multiply by b, you will get it as abu again. It will be what? 2abu. Now if you want to solve this third question, let again you have to consider at equation pqr, you consider, or you can consider some random variables. I'm considering some random variables. Okay, again you have to do that what I said for u to this, and again that to that, this will be for u to x minus x, y and z. Okay, that is the basic idea here. Next, if you want to find out the partial derivatives, that means what you have to do, del u divided by what? Del x. That will be what? Ux. That is the partial differentiation with respect to x. Del u divided by del p into del p divided by what? Del x. Del u divided by del q. Again the same formula, I'll not repeat. Okay, with respect to x, right? And del u divided by del r into del r divided by del x. This if you substitute and go, it will be del u divided by del p into 1 with respect to x, that will be 1. Next del u divided by del q, and x, right, with respect to x, x is not here, so it will be 0, plus del u divided by del r, and it will be also what? Minus 1. Here it is, right? Minus x. Now it will be what? Del u divided by del p plus del u. Oh, sorry, this is 0. Now you not need to write this. It is 0. That is minus del u divided by del r. If you bring out minus, del u divided by del p minus del u divided by del r. Basically this idea is del u divided by del q, and if you see again, if you want to do particular for del u divided by del y, that will be del u divided by del y. Okay, that will be minus del u divided by del p plus del u divided by del q. This you consider it as 2, this you consider it as 1, and with respect to z also you need to follow the same steps which I have done. Okay, now if you consider for del u divided by z, that means you have to differentiate with respect to what, z. That will give you what, minus del u divided by del q plus del u divided by del r. Okay, this you consider it as 3. Now let's see by adding. That means del u divided by del p minus del u divided by del r plus of minus, right? So it will be minus del u divided by del p plus del u divided by del p again. Oh, sorry, it is q minus del u divided by del q plus del u divided by del r. Del u divided by del p, here it is plus and here it is minus, it will get cancelled. Del u divided by del r, here it is and here it is, it will get cancelled. And this, it will get cancelled. Plus minus, that will give you what, answer. Hence, proved. This was the second topic. Next, I'll come up with the another most important topic is, and the easiest of all, is extreme values. Finding the extreme values for the given function. They have given x cube plus y cube minus 3x minus 12y plus 20. Okay, now what they have given, write the function first, and now you should differentiate. That is what they have given, del u you should not write, del f, that means function, that with respect to x. You have to see when partial differentiating, here this will and all will remain constant. Okay, now you should see where and all the particular terms are there. X cube differentiation is what, 3x square. 3x with respect to x will be 3. Next is del f with respect to y, if you do, it will be 3y square minus 12 again. Okay, that will be, you consider it as equation 2. Equation 3, you consider this only as equation 1. Okay, now I'll say why we consider that as. Okay, for you have to find maxima and minima. Okay, when finding this, you should substitute this whole term and the whole term which we found out, that is del u divided by del x del f, sorry, I am getting while teaching. Okay, del divided by y as 0 only, you should consider that to be 0. That means what, 3x square minus 3 is equal to 0. 3y square minus 12 is equal to 0. That means here x square minus 1 will be equal to 0. X will be equal to plus or minus 1. Here y square will be equal to 4y will be equal to plus or minus 2. Okay. Now next is the points. You have to find out the points are. What are the points you will get? You consider some value a is equal to del square f divided by del x square, that is second partial derivative 6x, and you consider some b point as del square f del y square. Now again is equal to 0. Again you consider some c point, that is del square f divided by del z square will be equal to 6y. Okay, now uh, this, what is this? See here, I hope you got del x del y. Here it is del y square. Okay, now the points, you should write a table that is consisting of, first is points, next is variable a, b, c which we took. Now ac minus b square we will do, means we will come to the conclusion that what it is, minima or maxima or anything. Okay, now in order to we should do that, means first you take the consider the points. See first what are the points that are possible, that is minus 1 and minus 2, both are minus, maybe minus 1 comma 2, or it may be 1 comma minus 2. Okay, next is both are positive. If you see minus 6, here it is also minus 6, Here it is plus 6, 6. It is less than 0, it is less than 0 again, less than 0, greater than 0, greater than 0. One second, I'll draw this line neatly. Okay, now when you're doing here, this you will get it as 0. Okay, now the c value if you want to find out, it will be minus 12, minus 12, minus 12 and 12 here. Now if you want to find out here, you can multiply ac and minus b square you should do. That is 72 greater than 0, minus 72 less than 0, minus 72 it is less than 0, and here it will be 72 it is greater than 0. Now it is found out that it is maxima, it is, that is saddle, that you call it as saddle. Okay, here it is also saddle, and here it is again maxima. Now the criteria to be saddle means, see, criteria, okay, ac minus b square, that is less than or equal to 0, or a is equal to 0, that is called the condition. Okay, now if you want out, see, you can see that it is, this is the point maxima and this is the point which is minima. Now you found out that, I'll move this question. I want a still space to solve this. Yeah, this is enough. Now if you have to solve C, else ac minus b square will be what, greater than 0. That will have two conditions, that is either less than 0 or greater than 0. That is either less than 0. This is maxima and this is what, minima. This is the content that we have. Okay, now we understood what are the three conditions. Okay, in that we came to the conclusion that it is two conditions, this is minima, and again which was up is maxima. This is maxima. Now next question will be solving the same way. You have to solve this again. You have to take two variables and differentiate with respect to x, 0, and you have to substitute at 0 and equate to 0, and you will get the value as x is equal to, for del u del f divided by del x, del f divided by del x, del f divided by del y. You will get it here as 0, 0. For minima and maxima you should do, right? First you have to do, I'm doing from minima maxima. Minima. Okay, first I'll write down then. Okay, first I'll write down because you will not understand, right? See, first steps as in previous problem. Next I'm doing from the step for maxima, minima. You should equate to 0. Okay, now if you equate to 0, that will be 3x square minus 6x will be equal to 0. Here it will be 3 plus 3y square minus 6 will be equal to 0. Here the value will be, points will be 0 and 2. Here it will be, y will be equal to plus or minus 1. Sorry. Y will be equal to what? Plus or minus 1. So now if you want, see, points are either 0 comma 4. If you substitute 0, you will get it as 4, 0. If you substitute as 0 comma 2, and next is 1 comma 1 and 1 comma minus 1. Okay, these are the 4 points that will have. Now if you have to write the same table, you will consider what first. Again you have to do a b c with respect to second partial derivative. That is also same. Del square f divided by del y square will be what, 6x minus 6. This also del square f divided by del x square. Again the same points you have to find out, and then you should do next, that is points. Next is a, here it is b, here it is c, and here you can say Now the value is what? AC minus B square, right? Next you can say one conclusion about the particular point. Now if you take points, that is you had 4 points, right? We will write neatly. Here it is 1 comma 1, 1 comma minus 1, 0 comma 0 and 2 comma 0. Right, we had 4 points. A, B, C value we will be writing A, B, C and AC minus B square. This will be what? 0, 0 minus 6, 6, 6 minus 6 and 0 and again here it is 0, 0, 0. Here it will be minus 6 and 6. This will be minus 36. Here it will be minus 36. Here it will be plus 36, 36. They both are less than 0. They both are greater than 0. Now you can say they are the condition. So if you want this criteria that you have to understand, this is maxima and this is minima. You can see here this value. This is maxima and this is minima. Okay, you can understand by these steps. Maximum value of f of x comma y will be equal to 8 plus, substitute the value, plus 0 minus 0 minus 12 plus 4. That means 8 minus 12 plus 4. That will be what? 8 minus 12 plus 4. Minus 12 plus 4 will give you minus 8. That will be what? 0. Minimum value is what? 0 plus 0 minus 0 minus 0 plus 4, right? It will be what? Plus 4. This is maximum value. This is what? Minimum value. This is maximum we got. This is minimum. This is maximum. The same way, this is in the model question paper. This is in model question paper. It is also one of the important. You can solve in this question, that is same, considering x, y plus a cube divided by x plus a cube divided by y they have given. You should partially differentiate with respect to x, with respect to y, and what we will get the answer, you have to equate it to 0. Then you have to find out the points, then the table. This is the steps you have to follow. Next I'll come up with the another. This is one of the easiest concept again. If you see here, they have given you have u, v and w. What you need to find is, see, first you have to find del u v w with respect to x y z. Okay, you have to find out the partial derivative. For that, what they have given, u is equal to x square plus y square plus z square. You write it here. And what they have given for v, x y plus y z plus zx. They have given here. Next is for w will be equal to x plus y plus z. Okay. Now the same way you should do partial derivative with respect to x, with respect to y and with respect to z. That will be 2x, 2y, here it will be 2z. Here also do del v divided by, here it is v, okay. Del x, del v divided by del y and del v divided by del z, okay. The same way you need to do here, it will be y plus z and here it will be x plus z, here it will be z plus x. The same way del w divided by del x, del w divided by del y, del w divided by del z. The same way you need to 1, 1, 1. If you do the partial differentiation, one step is over. The 25% of the completed problem is done. Okay. Now del u, v and w with respect to x, y and z, right? You need to find. Now you can take u x, u y, u v and u w. This is the determinant, okay? This is the determinant. Next is with respect to y. Here you can take x. It will be here, it will be v, x, w, x. With respect to x, with respect to y, u, v, u. Again it will be w, w. With respect to y, with respect to z, with respect to y, with respect to z, with respect to y, with respect to z. Now just substitute the value which you have got in the partial derivative. Y plus z, 1, 1, 1. Here it is 2y, here it is 2z, here it is z plus x, here it is x plus z, and x plus y. Okay, here it is v x plus y plus z, z plus x. V with respect to z is z. V with respect to z, right? Y plus z. Yeah, it is, sorry, y plus z. Okay, y plus x. Here it is with respect to z, right? It is y plus x. Next, you have to, here what you need to do next is take out the common term from C1, that is column 1, take 2 common. That will be R2 will be what? R2 minus R1. So R3 will be what? R3 minus R1. R1. The same way what you do in the determinants, you will be doing here. That means 2, you will be taking out the common from second column. Next is x. Here it will be y minus x, and next will be z minus x. Here it will be y plus z, 1, 0, 0. And here it will be x minus y, and here it will be x minus z. Now again you can take out common right here. See, from column 2, row 2. So row 2, here x minus y. Okay. Here you can take x minus y from R2, and here you can take x minus z from R3. Okay, this is the steps you need to follow. Steps you need to follow. If you take out that column common, you will get it as 2 of x minus y, x minus z into x will be remaining. Here it will be y plus z again. Here 1 will be as it is minus 1, minus 1, 1, 1, and here it will be 0, 0. Now, this is the Jacobian. Now you have to expand the across, expand across C3. Now if you want to expand across C3, that will be what? 1 into 1 minus 1 into 1 minus 1 into minus 1. It will be minus 1 into minus 1 plus 1. It will be equal to 0. Minus 1 into 0 will be what? Equal to 0. This, therefore, the Jacobian value is, you can expand it through any, that is, see, you can take out here 1 into minus 1 into 1 minus 1 into minus 1. This means you will do cross multiplication, that is through column 3. Column 3, this is column, this is a row. Okay, I hope you got this question. Now the next question is also a same method. I'll be saying what is the question, you can solve it. Okay, u will be equal to x plus 3y square minus z square. V will be equal to 4x square yz, and w will be equal to 2z square minus xy. You should find out at the point minus 1, 1, plus 1, minus 1 comma 0, means here nothing changes, right? Okay, now the same steps which you follow will be as it is, but the step you will be changing here will be, that is, you will be substituting x, y, and z values. That's it. These are the changes that you will be doing. This is about the module 1 questions. Next, I'll be uploading all the modules. For that, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. For this PDF, you can DM me on Instagram, Spotify_learn. As this is a handwritten PDF, it will be given for you. You can DM me on Instagram. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned.